Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today I want to talk about the full moon in August that is going to be happening August 9th. This full moon occurs at a time that is really so interesting. There are some astrological configurations going on this day that are astounding, and I think are going to reveal some major developments in the world. So with that, I'd like to remind everyone to sign up for my free newsletter. Go to my website, galacticcenter.org. You will get all of my predictions delivered to your email address every week. So while you're there at my website, remember, check out my Patreon. Become a member of my Patreon and we will meet and talk together live every week. And this is a spiritual community. You are going to really love it, and I know you're going to fit in. So check that out. Then the other thing I want to remind everyone of is my galactic planner. If you don't have this, you've got to try it. Seriously, it will take all of your planets from your birth chart and give you predictions every day. So go to galacticplanner.com. Last but not least, if you want to study with me, go to my university website where you can become an astrologer. Go to universityofvedicastrology.com, and this is the month of new beginnings for semester 1. So you're going to want to go there and join our astrology community. So let's talk about this August 9th. What's going on in the sky? Of course, this full moon is going to be in Capricorn. Now remember, I am a Vedic sidereal astrologer, so yes, it is not the same as the tropical Western placements, but this is so meaningful because when we look at the phases of the moon in Vedic astrology, we pay attention to the nakshatras. They reveal so much. Remember that the 27 nakshatras, their meanings are derived from the stars that are in that portion of the zodiac. So the stars give them meaning. And the moon is in the nakshatra Shravana. The moon actually sits at 22 degrees of Capricorn. Shravana is, the symbol is an ear. And of course it deals with listening. It's time to pay attention and listen. It is a beautiful nakshatra that opens up to the world, learning, everything to do with learning. And that's what we need to open up to, because there is so much going on that we can learn so much about, and we should, because the world is in a very, very intense place right now. We are looking at, on this day, Mars exactly opposing Saturn and Neptune, which means what? Storms, floods. Neptune is the oceans and water. We have had amazing floods going on and earth changes. This is like the earth is shaking from all that's going on. And Mars opposing Saturn is a very difficult aspect. And throwing Neptune into this mix makes it so unpredictable. But Mars-Saturn deals with an opposition of war, violence, discord. And yes, Mars being in the sign of Virgo can deal with health problems going on in the world, disease with Neptune. But on this day, there is something phenomenal I couldn't help but notice. And it is that Mars, Uranus, and Pluto are in a grand trine. Remember, Mars is a trigger for events, and the fact that it's triggering Saturn and Neptune, well, this deals with oil and gas and the suppression of not getting enough fuel to people. There is a major setback. And yeah, it deals with fuel and oil and gas. Major things are happening right now. The economy is probably resulting from all of these setbacks, but this deals with some major difficulties with oil and gas and water in the oceans. But since Pluto is involved with Uranus aspecting Mars, it's something big, hugely transformational, and we can't see it coming, and it's a sudden shock and surprise. That's Uranus energy. There's so much going on right now. We can't even wrap our heads around what happened yesterday because more things keep happening today, and here there's more tomorrow. This full moon brings to the surface so much of what's been going on. This is like a time of revelations, realizations, but mainly of things we didn't know about. And because Mars is in Virgo, and Pluto's in Capricorn, and Uranus is in Taurus, these are earth signs. They deal with money and the economy. So this is a major turning point. Even if the stock market or the economy goes down, it'll spring back soon. So don't be alarmed, even though the crises are very real that are going on in the world, especially involving war, violence. Mars, Saturn is definitely a majorly difficult aspect. But what I have noticed is that every time Mars aspects Neptune in the past, it made oil prices, fuel prices go up. And I think this is from an unexpected event that hits the world by surprise. Everything seems to be a surprise right now, if you ask me, because it's just too much for us to handle all at once. And, you know, I'm even looking at Jupiter being in the nakshatra with Venus in Ardra. Ardra is about the storm god. So we're not finished with the floods, the rains. And don't forget, this is hurricane season. It's time to really take care of yourself in every way, health-wise, physically, emotionally, spiritually. But most of all, I do want to warn everyone to strengthen their immune system. It is a time that there could be another health crises. Please be aware. Please take care. And yes, it is a time of really pulling in and finding yourself. And what that means is going within, connecting to your divine spirit, and not being part of the chaos and the hatred that's out there. Be part of the solution by bringing compassion and love, because that is what we need right now on planet Earth with all of the tragedies that have been unfolding throughout this time. It's time to find ourselves and be real and be good people with a loving, healing heart, devoid of fear and anger. That's what we have to do now. And that is going to help the world tremendously, and it will protect you. This will give you great protection. So with that, I think I'll close. If you would like to learn more about me, get a reading or take my classes or anything, just go to my website. Everything's there. Go to galacticcenter.org. Thank you.